Welcome back to Sippin' and Rippin', everybody. And if it's your first time here, hopefully you enjoyed the content. Hit that like, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Today, we're going to be giving you a battle. Now, these have been my favorite. I haven't really given the hangers a chance, but when the display is hitting pretty much 50% for case hits, but then other ones are coming like crazy. Like I've got three heavy lumbers, like 6 HFAs, true image. I got everything out of these pretty much. These have been amazing. Low numbered cards, like out of 25, out of 10. So yeah, we're gonna be doing those versus GameStop hangers. They don't have a limit there at my GameStop. Usually do 5 for the price of this, but they had 6, so I couldn't leave one. So the last one will not count towards the battle, but we're still going to open it. It's going to be a little bit longer video. Bear with me. I think I'll do 3 hangers, half of a box, then 3 hangers, then half of the retail. I'm doing dry Thanksgiving into December, so Christmas, that whole month. Not drinking, but if I was drinking, I'd be doing the Lost Recipe series of Maker's Mark, Bourbon, Neat. It's just really, really good lately. Private selection got from Costco. Costco's got allocated bourbon now, which is absolutely insane. Very good bourbon, so go check out your Costco. I'm doing these Tasty Gains Creatine Gummies. Creatine is very, very good for you. I love to exercise and weightlift. So get your creatine. You can have anywhere from, this is 3 grams of creatine. You want 5, anywhere from 5 to 10 nowadays. Very good for your mental clarity. Very, very good for muscle recovery. Yeah, it makes you bloat. I don't think it's creatine too much. I think it's more what you're eating with the creatine. But that's just me. All right, let's get into this. We'll skip, well, I'm not gonna really skip over too much because I'm looking for certain players here, as everybody else I think is, but I am looking for 4478, which is already a pretty good one because I've seen some that I've needed. Direct Dryer, James Woods, good one there. Elvis Alvarado, blah, blah, blah. But no Kurtz. So here's the good stuff. We got that guy, Will Benson, Pete Alonso on that card, Julio on that. Man, got all my other cards over here that I just opened. Yeah, and then everybody's favorite, those ones. So not a good start for the hangers, but that's just one. But yeah, excited to see where free agency all goes. If Freddie Peralta is going to be a Brewer, I'm hoping for Framber, Valdez, and Freddie Peralta to stay. Let me bring in Framber, because that guy's quality starts is insane, and then with our bullpen, that's a win every time he hits the mound. So I'm hoping that can happen, but I doubt it. I'm going to go through these quick. I'm just going to pull out if I see the correlation that I need. Dane Myers is a hard one for me to get. These are always hard, but I have backups. That whole lineup you just saw right there is very hard. Same going into this one too. But for some reason, Connor Joe's always a hard one. Brooks Lee, I'm going to pull him out actually. Jojo Romero, Carlos Duran, Trenton Brooks, and that's the lineup right there. So that's sweet. We get a gold. Oh, then we get this one. So yeah, this is my lineup that I can't find. Nikhazy, Trenton Brooks, and this guy Duran. So those 3, Jojo Romero's in there and Brooks Lee. All right, so we get out of 50. We get the Danny Jansen. But look at that. If you're a Cubs fan, so this is already a negative. Jonathan India. I don't even know what I'm doing with life here. Let's flip it. But my goodness, that's a good start for the hangers. First pitch, Derek Jeter. So you get a first pitch, really easy. Bermuda Triangle and Hoffman, and then the rest there. What am I doing here? Who knows? Do that. Got the Derek Jeter already, but the Canvas Moises Ballesteros. True card. True rookie, sorry, true card. It is a true card. But yeah. Hopefully I picked the right retail because I got 2 retail boxes here. And those are absolutely been banging. I'm not going to put the Danny Jansen up. Even though he is a Brewer, but yeah. A good start for these hangers. Not a big Ballesteros fan. I mean, he could be a potential big hitter, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. By the time I get this video up, I might just get it up tomorrow. I have so many videos to show you of big hits. Stay tuned because not even with videos, but with, what do you call those quick videos? I can never remember that dang name. And shorts, reels, whatever it is, shorts. I'll be, yeah, doing that. A lot of those videos of crazy hits. But maybe I'll put this up tomorrow just for the heck of it. Trying to take out all the Kurtzy Kurtz. I could do this later, but there's a good one right there. Those 3. And we'll flippity floppity, hippity hoppity. Easter's on its way. Bobby. Then we get some pink, which I love pink. Love that innuendo. Eric Yang. Brav Lord. Jeez, Michael Taylor again. All right. Looks like the Michael Taylor rainbow. All right, you could say Eric Yang is a little hit here. Pretty much just want the really, really good rookies, which is Nick Kurtz on those. All right, so they're on the board. The hangers are. With the canvas. I'd have to say 20 bucks on that bad boy. Like to resell right away when the set is hot. I have to make sets resell. Let me go in is hot. We'll do this first half. And I like flagship. I love Chrome a lot better as a card. It's just, you don't get as much. It's really overpriced. And Austin, get your ass back in the kitchen. This was always a hard one for me to get. Avons again. And then we starting out with a Dylan Cruz. Look at that. Mystical Ellie. So that's a hitter. I think Dylan Cruz will come back. He'll come in swinging this upcoming season since he was injured. They need him, especially paired with James Wood to just go off. I have high hopes on Dylan Cruz. Mervis, Mickey Casper. Well, these are ones that I need, so that's good. I feel like in these, a Brad Lord. Oh, Lord. That if you open up certain products, so fat packs, I had a different correlation almost in every single one of my fat packs that I opened. Then retail, and then these retail display boxes, and then everything's like a little bit different. Like you can't find certain people as frequent. Blade Tidwell, Christian Campbell on the Mystical. Because if you really think about it, if I were to show you all my bulk, and I have it all by 10s, you would see so many Matthew Liberatores, at least like 30 of them, 30 Jeffrey Springs, 30 Meekers. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but Marcello Mayer, I have so many of his rookie cards. And then when it comes to everybody else I'm trying to find, 0. So it's like, how is that a thing, you know? I think it's just retail boxes, because I've been opening up a lot of retail boxes. You get certain correlations a lot more than others, so good correlation there. Nolan Jones is another one I have a million of. Bleacher Reachers. I love that Jeremy Pena card. That'd be a sweet one to get a whatchamacallit in. I don't know what I'm doing with life here. Like, look at all these. Gotta sort through those. Nick Kurtz, we'll do a Nick Kurtz count too. I haven't seen any Nick Kurtz in the hangers. Blasters, there's never any in. I literally opened up one blaster today to support a local card shop that's near my wife and daughter's Cairo. And absolute crap. But I have a banger to put from there's Matthew Liberatore, from a Keishel, from my one blaster that I opened. This one only came, oh. Wait, what? This one had 3? That's a first. I might just be doing an OG, shout out to the old guy with a camera and a dream. Maybe I just randomly put some cards or drop some or something. But usually there's only one in the back. There's Jeffrey Springs, and it's always a thing. Jeffrey Springs and Meeker. There might be 2 in this. Ichiro. Yeah, why is there 3? Or maybe I just screwed up. I'm having brain fog. Just took my creatine gummy, so there's Kurtz. Impossible to find in blasters. Michael McGreevy. Rave. Zach Veen. But I'm hoping this one's a good one for you. Watch my next one that I open is just a massive retail display box. And of course, like, that's what I've been doing. I've been usually getting 1 or like 2 of these. I thought that was the gold. And I'll do one for like a video like this, and then one like a quiet video where I don't say anything, but I'm just gonna make it into a reel or short if I hit anything. And Pozo, the bozo. I'm an idiot. But yeah. And usually the ones for the silent reels are my good ones, and then the ones I put on the channel are the decent, but they don't have the huge hits, you know, that you want to have on video. Justin Turner, Morton, those are all good ones. Sororka, Bryce Harper. All right, so what we have here is we do have first half. I'm gonna have to go with the hangers. We got a first pitch. We both got golds, but we got the 2 Kurtz tally and the Dylan Cruz, which are better rookies than Moises Ballesteros at the moment. Remember, we are only doing 5, so 5 hangers for the battle of 6 one's just going to be a bonus. Maybe I'll just get all these out. I'm hoping to get something crazy for you. But yeah, if you want to see some hangers, some crazy hangers, I think Neo had crazy. This one will be the bonus one. Had a crazy round of hangers. I think Vegas did. I have to check out those videos still. But yeah, we always live and die by hangers or bangers kind of thing, but when displays are hitting this much, I've never had that much luck with. Like, hangers are good, don't get me wrong, like they probably are my favorites. This one too, Randy Rodriguez and Tyler Owens. That one I have a million of. Then Marcello Mayer and that rookie. Hangers are great. If I had to pick for retail, usually it would be hangers in the last, few years. But when I am pulling what I am pulling from, if you knew what I was pulling from retail display boxes, you would just keep getting retail display, retail display, retail display all day. Why does that one look different? I've never seen a Margot picture before, but I doubt that's a... I still haven't hit a golden mirror though, which is crazy. All right, let's get into it. We only get 3 here. Michael Otanes, Andrew Rasmussen, Harmon Killebrew, Gustin Ramirez, and that was a dud. Vegas had one where it kind of looked like this, but it was like a little bit golder, and it was like out of 50 or 25 or something. So I'll look at those. All right, last hanger for hanger side. Hoping to find, see, the Marcello Mayer, Roki Sasaki. It's following me around, and Rafi. This one's a good one. I have like 0 of this one, of his rookie debut, but his actual true rookie, oh, I have a million of. There's those ones were always hard for me to get. World Chapman, Lumber Kings, 108. This was 40. This one's 200 something. That's 200 something. That's 20. Yeah, this is 144. Yep, 144. Daddy knows. Daddy knows. But we're looking to see if we're getting any Nick Kurtz's out of these things. But this one's got 4 to turn around. Got a pink. Paul DeJong, Liam Hicks. That's a decent one. So we'll put it up here. Jazz Chisholm, Sammy. And that's going to do it. Robert Hassel. That's actually a hard one to get if you are collecting inserts. Well, for me at least. All right, we'll do this as our little bonus dessert. But I think you just never know. Hangers are hanging on by a thread. It's like my fantasy football team. I'm in the playoffs. Just made it. It's 14 teams. I was the last one in. Heck yeah. There it is again. Same correlation. Carlos Santana. It's not worth it. There's a Nick. We'll put Nick Kurtz up there. Look at that. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention on the other stars, but we're getting the Nick Kurtz's. Yeah, hangers are hanging on by a thread. Yo-ho. That's what I call my wife in the morning sometimes, or if I need anything. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Take a joke. Cam Smith. But he's got potential. I don't mind Yo-ho. Tears it up in AA and AAA. Can we find... I'm almost done with the master set too, which is pretty cool. Throw those down. Anything else in here? Fuck. That's a little shit. Excuse my language, but don't care. Because, yeah. People want to subscribe. I love it. People don't because I swear. That's your problem. Not mine. I'm not trying to be big. Not trying to go anywhere. Zebby Matthews. I kind of like him. I'll put him to the side, but I don't think that's going to be a deal breaker. Not trying to be famous. I'm just here to talk baseball, rip some cards, and that's about it. Dave Myers. Alcantara. Oh. And we get, you know what this one is. Jacob deGrom. Is this the blue? Or is this just a base? This base. I thought that was blue on the outside. But got the gray piece there. It's really slippery on the blue. I thought blue was out of 150. Maybe that's whatever it is. But you get that. So that is a hit. I'm going to put it to the side here. I'll put it against the gummies. We'll blend in. So I will stay with that. I don't know. I have to go with the display boxes. Not the best display box just yet, but we still got more packs. Agnos, Elko. Yeah, Eric Haase is not even a Brewer anymore. But yeah, love an update. Every year's update. Even 2023 update I loved. A lot of people don't like it, but it's a cheap rip if you want to go get something. You can get a lot of good players in that one. Guerrero, is this All-Star game? Yep, that's a hard one to get. Number 3. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see, 2022 update was amazing. It was probably one of the best ones besides 2024. 23 I liked. Carlos Estevez. Brett Lauder. Look at that stack going. Mike Trout. 2 packs left, and then we get in the bonus one. 2021 update wasn't good, though. And that's when I started doing like 2020, later 2020. But then 2021 was like my big year. Then 2022, I really exploded into buying more and more. Matt Shaw and the black gold. We could put black golds up there. But we got a mem, a gold. Dylan Cruz. Last pack. Can we get anything? Probably not, but Kyron Paris backwards card. So this was not the best retail box. Not the worst, though. I mean, you got a mem. You got a decent rookie. You got the gold. Moises Valcher's out of 50, though. And that's a pretty good one. No Nick Kurtz came out of the hangers. Ugh. It's a horse apiece. I think it's tied. I have to go tie. Watch, this hanger has like this massive hit in it, but it chose this one out of the 6. Then I think if this one has a insane card or a sick card, a pretty good card out of it, we'll say the hangers one. If not, retail one, retail display. Wonder what the other display box has that I didn't pick. Mervis. It's crazy out of all this. We've only hit the 1. There's a Kurtz. Only hit the 1 correlation of the guys that I need. The Doug Kizaze. Looks like we got a gold in this one. Bailey Horn, Talkman, Magnum. Another one of my nicknames. Bubik, Bakar. And don't know anything about Justin Hagman, but it is a gold. Then we'll flippity flop these. Brett Beatty on the pink. Nothing doing there. And yeah. So a little disappointing. Not too bad. I mean, you got dart throws, but was it worth all of this? Now you just got a crap ton of cards to go through or sort out or figure out what to do with. But yeah, I mean, if it was 6 versus the $80 price point or whatever it is for the 6 hangers versus the 1 retail at 70, I'd go retail all day. But this, I don't know, it's a horse apiece. But yeah, I'm still gonna be ripping more retail boxes. I think those are the best for your price point at this point. I just had luck with them. Other people will disagree, which I totally understand. Hangers are bangers. I'm not saying they aren't. I just like the display boxes. So, all right, cheers. Hit that like, subscribe, do what you need to do, and we'll see you next time. Peace.